Hi guys, Vechs here. Uh, so my mapping and videos have paused for a little bit while I try to get back to normal. If you didn't see on Twitter, I tweeted that I am not feeling too well. I'm not sure what I have. I have a virus of some kind, and been to the doctor and he gave me a bunch of drugs to take. I've got like boxes of drugs here on my desk. But I'm feeling okay-ish, and I figured if I have a small patch of lucidity that I will attempt to record something so you guys know I didn't fall off the face of the earth. Now, I don't want to junk up my Skyrim LP with a bunch of coughing, croaky footage, so I was thinking, you know what? Oh, God damn it. Okay, how long was that? That was a minute. I made it into a minute of the video before I have the urge to cough. Son of a bitch. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to try and keep that on the down low. I should take some Robitussin. I should take more Robitussin. And then maybe have a Codral or something. But anyway, I wanted to put out something on my channel just so you guys know I'm still around. And I figured, you know what? Let's do oxygen not included. They just put out a new agricultural upgrade, which took me a while to figure out because they've completely changed the farming system. And the crappy thing is this. I just deleted 6 episodes of this game that I had recorded. I was doing a tutorial on how to set up a base, or to set up a sustainable colony, and oxygen not included. And so I had a bunch of footage. I had like 3 hours of footage of my tutorial footage, and I just deleted it all because they put out an update that has changed completely the way food works, and it really impacts... God, this stuff smells bad. Do I have a dose cup? I guess I just use the cap. Oh no, there's my cap. And so basically all my tutorial footage on my hard drive that I had not even uploaded yet was immediately outdated and made irrelevant because of the patch that came out. So that was going to go up on my channel, and the patch comes out and I'm just like, well, I'm not going to put up these videos about like a system that's been changed, and that sucks, so I'm not going to do that. So whatever. Alright, bottoms up, Robitussin. Oh! Oh god. Oh my god, it tastes so bad. That's how you know it's good medicine, right? Ooh. Oh, guys. I almost feel like this would be a good time for me to have face cam so that you could see my facial expressions as I took that. That might be entertaining. And yeah. So yeah, I'm sick and I'm croaky and I feel like shit, but just sitting here feeling bad, I mean, that's not going to make me better any faster. In fact, it may even, you know, make the situation worse. So you know what? Go ahead and crack a smile and laugh, hopefully. And I spilled Robitussin on my desk. Son of a biscuit. And maybe if some small sliver of joy comes out of laughing at my grossed out noises, then awesome. Mission accomplished. But positive attitude, right? Alright. So let's just start a new game. If you play this game, you should get used to that. Now I should probably tell you, for those who have not seen this game before, what kind of game Oxygen Not Included is. It is a colony management sim from the same people who brought you Don't Starve. So you know what you're getting into. Probably. And I need to blow my nose. 1 second. Ah, that's better. Okay. So there's some strategy here when you start your colony. You get to pick your first first citizens and what they have. I really want... I need to avoid this one. That's really bad. I really don't like the vomiter stress response. The binge eater stress response and the vomiter are really bad. Destructive and ugly crier are much less of a deal. My original videos and tutorial went into detail on all this stuff. And I'm not going to do that this time because I don't want to talk that much. But god damn it, he has mouth breather. No, I want ugly crier with biohazard. Wait, what? Iron gut with... How does that work? I guess if I keep you away from polluted oxygen, you'll be okay, huh? Alright. Stress response, binge eater. This is horrible. Give me a destructive or give me an ugly crier. No, I don't want loud sleeper. Irritable bowel. That's fine. Yep. Yeah, that looks good. This is okay. Dig, creativity, creativity. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. We're going to name this place the Mucus Mall because that fits. Y'all ready? I love this game. This is a great game. I've already had a lot of fun with it. So they've changed some stuff. Oh shit, I need to cough. I'm so happy my mic muted that time. Ooh. Oh my god, look at all this algae around me. Holy crap. We're not going to have a problem with oxygen for a very long time. Oh, my big spiel about why I like Fahrenheit better for body temperature related issues than Celsius is gone too. That was in my video. Damn it. Oh, I'm regretting deleting all that now. I could have pulled highlights from it or something. Damn. Okay, well, I generally prefer metric units personally. However, I prefer Fahrenheit when relaying body temperature and room temperature and stuff. But I use Celsius when I cook. I just find that Fahrenheit is really good for relating to human relative temperatures. It's really good. 100 is deadly hot. Like if you go outside in 100-degree weather, like you risk heat stroke and death. If you go outside in 0-degree weather, you risk frostbite and death. So there's two, extremes there. But if you wear proper clothing, then you'll be okay. And you take proper precautions, you'll be fine. In either of those temperatures. Whereas Celsius is, like, 0 is fine, just put on some clothing, warm clothing. But then 100 is, you're dead. So the human scale of Celsius goes from like 0 to like the 30s, I think. And it's just kind of awkward for humans. I guess if you grew up and you're used to it, it's fine. But for somebody who didn't do that, it's a very, from like an outside point of view, it's very awkward. But yeah. Anyway, let's go find where the ice biome is. Because, oh, wow, it's right there. I got screwed. My last map I tried to play this. This is odd. It almost looks like there's an ice biome around where I started. I'm not sure what is up with that. Huh. So they really tighten the screws on the food in this game. With this recent patch. Pardon me. They, if you don't really plan your food ahead of time, you're going to starve to death and die and lose your colony. Like, there's no forgiveness at all. It used to be the big concern was oxygen. And I honestly feel like that's not really that hard anymore. It's now all about the food. So, yeah. You really need to play. So, okay. Can I show you the food yet? Can I pull up the tab? No, I can't really do that, huh? Alright, well. Basically, there's this ice wheat that needs to go up here in the cold biome. So we need to dig up there soon and get that planted in advance so that by the time we need it, it will have grown. You can't just plant the food when you get hungry because it takes a long time to grow. You really have to plan in advance so that the harvest will be ready by the time you need to use that food. On this new patch, all of my colony difficulties have come from food. Like, oxygen is whatever, it's nothing. As far as difficulty of, like, getting it. Food's the hardest thing nowadays. But you still have to immediately address oxygen, but then food right after that. While also finding some time to research, so... Right. I want the algae. I need to figure out a place to store things, but the very first thing I need to do is I think I'm actually going to start trying to dig up and make my base go upwards instead of... Usually I build out. Like, usually I would have this whole area here carving out to either side for my base. This time, because I know I want to dig to the ice biome, I'm going to start digging upwards. And we're going to put a ladder shaft. Like, it would be wasteful. We should put something here because, okay, decor. This printing pod here provides a decor rating, so it's good to have this here to use the space immediately around it. And I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the shitter there. Yep, the pooper, the outhouse, because that has a negative rating. But if I put it by the printing pod, it'll like be counteracted, so you guys can poop there. That'll be great. And just arbitrary decide to make the walls that big. I don't know why. And then we'll put a... Well, I don't have the raw materials. So yeah, it's kind of like a two-dimensional ant farm, side view, door fortress kind of deal. Which I really like. I love games like this. You guys know that about me. And at this point, I'm going to put it onto max speed and probably leave it on max speed for the rest of this playthrough. So I basically just I need raw material, and that we will certainly get. So I'll make a ladder shaft going up to the icy biome here. Basically, you just need to go excavate all that and get that. There it is, sleet wheat, that's what it's called. So, let's see. We're gonna need some beds. Hmm. 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 Oh shit. They're stuck in there now. Oh shit. You guys need to get out of there right now. I'm gonna have to emergency, like, tear down this. Sand fell and blocked their ladder out of there. Alright, let's get that. There we go. Alright. God. That's kind of funny. But yeah, last time the cold biome was very far away from my base. Too far to effectively have my guys travel there. And I was essentially just denied the ability to farm sleet wheat at all. And I decided to give up on that colony. That was the last one you saw. Oh shit, the beds aren't done yet. Whoops. I think I kind of want to have the cots up. Off the ground here, maybe. Basically, like, there. And there, and there. Like that. And I think if I break the oxalite, it'll just fall and leak out oxygen from the ground. If I know how that works, right? Does it emit oxygen? Yeah, it does. So mining the oxalite doesn't actually do anything, I don't think. I wonder if that's actually real. IR302. Iridium? There's gonna be a ton of oxygen in here. Look at all this. This is a great start. I wish I could, like, write down the seed and keep it. Yeah, super high pressure oxygen in here, and all the carbon dioxide is just going to go down here in the bottom. Right, let's clean all this off. And the next thing I'd like to do is to get this layer as well. There we go. Alright, we probably should clean this place up. I need storage. Probably like to put the storage down here, maybe. That should do us for a while. And store everything there. By the way, recording this game was a pain in the butt. I had to change a lot of OBS settings to get it to record properly. I believe the issue is that as you look on the screen, you'll see that this gas is constantly swirling in the background, meaning that very few parts of the screen are actually still, requiring the encoder to work really hard. I was basically getting this error message on on OBS telling me that the CPU speed warning, basically. And I have an i7 6-core, pretty beastie machine. I think it's overclocked too. But it's one of the i7 6 cores. And I'm going to let them just clean this area up, because having all this crap on the ground makes the area less appealing. Yeah, minus 70. Yeah, it's really bad to have stuff on the ground in your living area. You want to clean it all up. How are we doing on food? We're basically eating like 3,000 calories a day, 1,000 per duplicant. So we have 5 days of food. So basically we need to plant things immediately and have them begin growing, or we will starve. So yeah, and for that we need to research, and for that we'll need some other stuff, but I think let's go ahead and come across here like this maybe. And I kind of want to just blow that up. And we'll start from the end and make sure they have room to go over. There we go. There we go. Alright. And I'll leave this open air for now. I'll fill it when I need it. Let's see. There's no particular rhyme or reason to my base design. I'm just trying something new. Oh, I need to blow my nose 1 sec. But yeah, as you guys know, the more information changes per frame of a video between the frames, the larger the file sizes get. You can see it and that results in tiling and stuff. You can see it in videos of Minecraft. If people, I've mentioned it many times before about bitrate and how the like a video of Minecraft where if you look at a busy texture, like Bedrock, for example, or Netherrack, and move the camera around on YouTube, it'll tile and blur. What's happening is that the entire game is constantly busy because of this stuff in the background that's constantly moving slightly. You see all those pixels just moving constantly in the background? That plays hell with the video bitrate. And so I've actually had to turn the quality down on OBS to get this to record properly. Effectively telling the video coder, the codec of the video, to that it's okay if it tiles a bit, like, you know. So yeah, I asked Good about that, but I think, having seen Good's videos, I don't know if he even goes into 1080p. I think his videos were 720. But he didn't run into that, and I don't know. I remember on OBS I turned my quality settings up really high because I'm just a stickler for that, and much higher than the default settings. So that's probably why I had the issue. But now I've turned my settings down, and it seems to be okay. Alright, so this means that a new duplicant is ready. And because of my food shortage, I'm not so sure I even want to, like, invite them in yet. So we'll hold off on that. For now, though, we're going to go up here. And I kind of feel like going ahead and putting a door somewhere up here. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll rotate it. Like that. And that way there's an airlock there. Mostly to keep the stuff from falling all the way down. Because stuff dug out from here would fall all the way back down to down here. Which, since it's right by my storage levels, maybe not such a bad thing, huh, guys? I should be taking advantage of the new copy settings thing. That was I think this was just added, maybe. So that's our oxygen. Amazing oxygen in here. This is a really good start. Like, this is a really, really good one. There's plenty of fresh water around as well. Like, this is amazing. Well, I'm sick, so give me a handicap for... Show some mercy on me, game. Let's go ahead and mine out that stuff up there. I wonder if I'll encounter any, whatever they're called. The coal converter dudes. I've brain farted here. I don't remember their names. Oh well, whatever. So we need a decent little farming area. We need some short-term farming. And for that we need research, and I need an area to, like, make. I'll let them clean this up, though. How's our organics? Yeah, we have a ton of algae. Oh my god. And there's just a ton more right over here. This is such a good start. God, I'm jealous of this. I'm, like, wishing I had this in other games. Alright, let's go ahead and get the research going. Here's our basic bitch research. So power, manual generator, a battery. And we can start researching farming, because we need that. So that'll basically take 2 of our duplicants. So they got everything cleaned up again. Let's continue while they begin researching. We can slowly continue digging up here. And I think I kind of want to actually make a little house here. To ensure that this put some airlocks on here, and that'll keep any melting water from flooding my base, essentially, is my goal there. And if you need people to be able to get up on the ladders to build a roof, this is, you just fill it like that and they can do that. I'm tempted to click on this and see what kind of duplicant I'll get. Maybe if they're really good, I should take them. Let's see. If they're really good, I'll take them. Binge eater, forget him. Don't ever get a binge eater or a vomiter. This guy's going to constantly fart out polluted oxygen in the base, and that's a pain in the butt this early in the game. So no, I don't want any of them. So that's actually good that I looked at it. I'm going to reject them, and the cooldown will reset and I will get to choose a new duplicate. I don't know, does it reset? I don't remember. Oh, no, it probably does. Yeah, actually maybe having this stuff fall right beside my storage area is actually a decent idea. Hmm. Maybe that's a good way to mine. Anyway, how's the research doing? 5 out of 2. So I've just got a little tiny battery, and this, when the battery hits 50%, they'll try to come and crank the generator back up. And she's doing all the science and getting research done. You guys are, yeah, still digging. So you basically need to start farming sleet wheat. Now, sleet wheat is important because it always drops a seed, so it's always it's always renewable, even under poor farming conditions. And that is essentially the trap that the other plants lull you into if you're not familiar with exactly how the mechanics work. You will not get seeds to replant unless you're in good to excellent farming conditions, which require more stuff. So that's a big problem. Because you'll sit there not really understanding what's going on, and all your mealwood seeds will go extinct because you're harvesting crops, yeah, but you're not getting any seeds to replant. And then your colony's doomed, and your game's over. How's the oxygen in here? It's, yeah. She's occasionally able to breathe. It's pretty marginal. So this will hopefully keep water melting ice from flooding my base down here. Although if it does, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that as well. We'll give it a pocket to drip down into, and keep it off the floor. Construction on a single ladder is usually pretty slow because only one duplicant can dig and build a ladder there at a time because it's only one wide. Now that they're in this kind of structure where multiple people can get up there, it'll go a lot faster. And it would go even faster if I was not researching and splitting my team up with different tasks. 12,000 calories left, by the way. It's 4 days' time. I may need to, well, I can't. My farming research isn't done yet. It may be intelligent to attempt to, I don't believe I can harvest this yet. Sure, turn on auto harvest. To go scavenge for food, essentially. Is this stuff rotting? I don't know if muckroot does, actually. But it may be intelligent to get up there and scavenge some of this wild food. I think I will do that. We'll go ahead and X this out. Looks like we need some more copper ore. Where's copper ore close to the base? Is there any close? There's a deposit over here. There's nothing really over here I want. I'll be digging this way, so I'd probably rather go dig down here. We'll go ahead and, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I would like the resources down here, so let's see. How's that? And that'll let us get at this food down here. That's wild food. As well as this stuff up here I would like as well. Metal open up 2 chambers. Don't have the copper for this yet, but we'll get some in a little bit. So now I've got the planter box. Now the planter box cannot be fertilized or irrigated. It's like really shit tier. You know what? Cancel that. There's a better place to put that. We can like put that over here or something. Away from the base, a little farther away. The outpost is full. Temporarily speaking, we may need to build a fresh outpost as kind of an emergency deal to make sure they don't crap on the floor. Your guys are basically like little puppies and they will crap on the floor. So I'll mark this as super high priority to make sure they have a place to go and do their business. So this gives us the algae terrarium, composting, and planter box. The next thing we're going to want is probably the... Decoration. Decoration next. Oh, you guys fell asleep down there, really? Oh, shit. They're blocked in. I'm glad I noticed that. Damn, that could have been really dangerous. So this outhouse is full. It needs to be changed, I think. At least, well, wait a minute. It says 15 visits remaining, but this arrow has appeared at full. It's very strange. Oh, I guess they can't empty it yet, huh? Because I don't have this thing built. We'll put this at high priority too. Make sure we get this done. So at this point, I kind of need to just plant something temporarily. Knowing full well it's not going to be renewable. So I may just throw some stuff down here just to have some food in the short term. Because we've got 20,000 calories from scavenging. That's good. And we will... I feel like putting an airlock here when I get, you know, stuff for it. So basically, alright, this is what I wanted to show off. So, let's start with mealwood. Edible meal lice, okay, gross, but, you know. It has a temperature range it wants to be at. It has an air pressure it wants to be at. How many harvests you get, the life cycles. Then the harvest rating. So standard is 800 calories worth of meal lice. Good is double that. And then excellent, you get the seeds, so you can propagate the species. And this tells you how to get the best harvest rating out of it. You need fertilizer, feed it with polluted water, air pressure, and keep it in a good temperature range. So, blossom plant, again. Has different requirements. Much colder temperature, very picky. A very picky plant about the temperature. Needs to basically be cold for the most part. Likes, actually, I guess this technically is more picky. Oh! A hatch. They're called hatches. I don't know if I forget that. Oh, it's a hatch, and he's down here. Okay. I can maybe try to make a hatch chamber. This is the first one I've seen. So basically, these guys eat resources on the ground and then crap out coal. They can be essentially an infinite source of coal if you trap them in a room and then put a storage chest in there, lock the door of the room, and then order the chest to not store anything, eject all its contents on the floor. Often what I'll do is I'll order the chest to store raw minerals that I'll have like billions of. And you know, I'll just shut the door of the room and let them run around in there and slowly eat their way through all the minerals in the chest and then crap out an equivalent amount of coal. You can generate a very large amount of coal that way for power generation. And it's a pretty good thing to do, is to have a little hatch chamber. Research. Okay, good, that's done. Next up is... I probably want the next stuff I probably want is the lavatory to get fertilizer for my plants. So we're probably going to try for that. That's going to require another computer here to research. Anyway, let's go ahead and plant these. So I know full well I'm not going to get the seeds back from this, but this will give us some food down here for now. Alright, so you're going to build this and get to researching. Now, we will need to make... we had all that oxalite, but it's finally run out, and you can see the air quality is beginning to get really iffy in my base. So to connect to this batch of machinery here, we're going to make an algae deoxidizer, which just converts the algae into oxygen directly. And that'll pump out tons of oxygen around my base and get the pressure back up in here. You can see the air pressure beginning to go back up substantially right here where the machine is emitting oxygen. So after that runs a bit, that'll get the oxygen much better around here. So I had wanted to make a... now it's not going to actually get rid of the carbon dioxide. That's going to continue to build up, unfortunately. But we'll just have to kind of deal with that. In the short term, I can dig a thing, open up this chamber, and have this chamber open, and just let the carbon dioxide sink, because it's a heavier gas, and it will sink down. And I think I would like to sweep up this stuff and get it off the floor around here. And I think I'm going to take a break here, but I'll see how I feel, and I'll continue the recording immediately afterwards if I do feel up to it. But thank you for putting up with my croaky voice. I figured I would try to see how I did with the video, but I didn't want to. Basically like a throwaway video, you know. If you don't like this, it's just like a video on my channel. It's whatever. Just forget about it. Like, I didn't want to mess up my Skyrim LP by having a few episodes of me being all croaky and crappy. Oh, I really need to cough again. But yeah. So, hi, I'm here. I'm not dead yet. But as far as Super Hostile Online goes, I want to push out, when I get feeling better, I want to go back to finish that. basically get to like a stopping point with SHO where it's like, you know, um, it's not finished per se, but there's like a good amount of content in it, and get the kind of like a large survival area where players can just kind of do what they want in it and have their sandbox there, so that they can enjoy that part of Minecraft as well, kind of like on the temp server. But then after that, I basically want to put SHO down for a while and focus exclusively on single player mapping, because I think it's been a little too long since I put out a single player Super Asta map, and I'm working on two right now. One is Isolation, and the other is a secret. But it's kind of what I bounce back and forth. I found it great to have two maps to work on, so it's like if I don't feel like working on one, I go work on another. And their themes are radically different, so it kind of helps out a lot with like the feeling of writer's block, I guess, mapper's block, when I don't want to work on one theme. I can just switch to another. It's fine. And I like to release them side by side together. One is a very, like, I guess more standard CTM, whereas the Isolation has a like a gameplay mechanic, like a non-standard gameplay mechanic of like the temperature. You got to keep your temperature up or you freeze to death. The one reason I wanted to have two maps is, like, you know, if that's not your thing, you know, with Isolation, with like keeping your body warm, if you don't like that, then, oh hey, then the same day I release this other standard CTM map, well, you can enjoy that instead. Because I was wondering, like, if you like Isolation, that's awesome. But I know that I'm sure there's going to be a few people who's like, you know, this isn't our thing with the temperature and stuff, Vechs. And I waited all this time for this, and it's not my thing. Then I can be like, oh, well, I've got good news for you. Here's a standard CTM map for you to enjoy, and it's all polished and nice and great. Oh god, I feel like shit. Okay, alright, well, I am going to give my voice a rest, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, take it easy.